HP, Lenovo, Dell, and Apple are the only computers you should be buying, is what they want you to think. All over the world, especially in Asia, Huawei is becoming one of the most popular brands for computers out there. And this customer ran into the one issue that they do have. Parts are readily available in most other countries because they do not have to go through the big tech giants like we have to in the United States. So unfortunately for them, they had to outsource and find a keyboard, which was extremely hard to find. And then we were able to find a battery for this Huawei device. Now, you might think they're very different, but actually they're very similar. They all have the same amount of screws that you have to take off with the same bit sizes. Like this one, for example, the backplate is going to be T5 screws, just like your run-of-the-mill PC laptops. And when you open it up, you'll see just about every other piece of hardware that you would see on any of the big three computers that are out there today. Now, I think the biggest issue is that the big three have this monopoly over not only PC sales, but PC parts in the United States. And Huawei, being a great alternative, is really not allowed to sell parts through the normal channels. But like any computer, you'll take off the battery first. This one's a little bit different. You do just have to pull back on both of these clips here on the right and left, and it should pop up. And then because we are going to be doing a keyboard replacement, we're going to be taking out all of the internal components. So that includes not only the daughter board, but main motherboard and the SSD, couple of speakers, and the battery itself. All right, and now with all of that undone, we are able to fully work on the keyboard of the unit. Now, specifically, when you're doing a keyboard replacement on something like this, it is gonna be a little awkward. All of these tiny little connectors need to be cut individually, and that will allow us to take off this metal backplate and then access the keyboard underneath. So it is a bit tedious. Know that before going into it. Now, however tedious that this process is, it is important, specifically because you do not want to damage or bend this plate here. Once you put everything back in, this plate is very important for the overall structural integrity of the keyboard. So definitely be patient, take your time, make sure that you are not bending it or damaging it in any way, because that is very important. But once everything is off, you should just be able to get under it little by little. And this backplate should come off rather easy. Should just be 3 screws. And you should just be able to pull it off like so. And then just continue to use your pry tool at every little part. And it should come off rather easy. You do not want to bend this. Then underneath, all of the other points should be out enough. If not, you may just have to peel apart some of the other corners. And then you remove your old keyboard. Grab your new keyboard to replace it with, where we're going to take off this adhesive on the back and fold that up. Then go ahead and reinstall our keyboard, and it should have enough left over so it can kind of stay in pretty secure. Then you take your backplate and reinstall that. I find it easiest to start with the top. Now, the good thing about this is all of these screws that are going to go in, whether that's through any of the side pieces like the daughter board or any of the motherboard connections, all of it will screw together and fold down the keyboard onto the top case. You might be thinking that this is a lot, and I completely understand why. Keyboard replacements can be a little tricky, so if it's something that you did need help with, feel free to go ahead and fill out a mail-in repair form on our website. We can definitely help you out. We take all the hassle out of all this because it's something that we do on a daily basis, so it's something that you do not need to fret over. Feel free to check out that mail-in repair form, and we can usually get these figured out and sent back to you in no time. Now, we're just going to start and reinstall everything as we took it off. Grab the power button. Grab our display. Then our daughter board and main motherboard. Best. And after everything is fully reinstalled, and this final cable that I forgot, we will take the client's new battery and take their backplate, reinstall that. And as you're getting to the end of it, as you can see, a lot of these computers really are not too different from the ones that are manufactured here in the United States. The only issue is that for some reason, those companies do not like having an alternative to their own computers. So they decide that it behooves them to create all of these restrictions to get them not as readily available in the United States. But if you are looking for an alternative that is not all that expensive because all of the parts are manufactured in the same area, Huawei is a good option for you. Know that going in, parts are going to be a little bit harder to find because of the restrictions that are put on these manufacturers. The last thing that you need to do is simply open it up and turn it back on. Give it a little bit of charge. With that, the battery is tested, but we'll go ahead and make sure that the keyboard is working for the client. Okay. And there we go. There we go. The keyboard is all tested. And to answer the question, do you need to purchase a Dell, HP, Apple, or Lenovo? No. There's plenty of other alternatives for you out there, including China's Huawei. And The only downside being that parts are a little bit hard to come by, but it offers a cheap alternative to the already overpriced computers that we are forced to buy here in the United States. If you need any other help with anything, feel free to go ahead and check out any of our other videos here at YouTube, or feel free to check out our website if you need any help with parts or mail-in information. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day.